We're here with Triple All-Ireland medalist Joe Dooley and RTÉ.ie columnist and RTÉ GAA analyst. Joe, welcome to the launch.
Thank you very much. Delighted to be here.
I just want to start off. It's the same week. It's obviously the same week that Alex Ferguson has announced his retirement as manager. You're a former manager yourself. Brian Cody is missing from the Kilkenny setup at the moment. What characteristics would you say he shares with Alex Ferguson?
I'd say a lot of they share a lot in common because they're both very driven men. You know, like Brian Cody is extremely determined man and a very, very driven man, and Alex Ferguson was the same down his career. They both probably have nearly won the same amount of titles, you know, which is nearly gone beyond counting at this stage. But Brian Cody has a very talented squad available to him also, you know, which means that he can win All-Irelands. If he was training some of the weaker counties, maybe he wouldn't be as successful. But you know, they have a lot in common, and like Brian Cody won't go on forever, the same as Alex Ferguson, and his day is going to come to an end sometime. But he's been an absolutely super manager, the best manager in the history of the GAA by a mile.
When you look at the start of the league final, it's something it's a great example of what Cody had his sides do over the years, that go for the throat from the very start. He probably couldn't have written a better script himself. Yeah,
that's for certain. Like Michael Fennelly got a goal after a couple of minutes and followed it up with another one 15 minutes later. But that's Kilkenny. They generally go out to kind of kill off teams early, and I suppose on that day they were playing in their own backyard, and it was very, very important to get a good start and not let Tipperary get a run on them. And you know, if they went behind against Tipperary in Nolan Park, it would be more difficult to kind of get back at them. The pressure would build up as the game would go on. So I think Kilkenny went out to go at Tipperary early in the game, and that tactic paid off. They were lucky to get the scores early on.
We just turned to Offaly for a moment. Did a mixed league,
yeah. And
I suppose there were. Is it fair to say they were overly reliant on your son Shane for the majority of their scores? Yeah,
I suppose the disappointing part was we weren't challenging for promotion really. You know, we got well beaten by Limerick, and Dublin beat us also. But I suppose the positive side is we stayed in the division. We were probably never at full strength either. With Kilcormac Killarney's good run in the club championship, we were always short a few players. So it made it very, very difficult for Ollie Baker and the management team to kind of challenge for promotion, you know, especially when Dublin were at full strength and Limerick as well. So, but having said that, you know, they are very over-reliant on Shane at the moment, and luckily enough he's been showing good form, which is important, and a few more players are going to need to step up to the mark if Offaly are to have any chance against Kilkenny.
Just going to ask you about that. The draw was made a few months ago. It looms on the horizon, this match against Kilkenny. What's a realistic goal for Offaly and for Ollie Baker in that match?
Well, obviously Offaly will be going out to win that game. You know, there's no point in participating if you're not going out to win. But you know, being realistic about it, you know, with the form that Kilkenny are showing, like if Offaly are able to you know, make a match of it, I think a lot of people will be satisfied. But knowing the players and the management, they can't be satisfied with just a good showing. They'll have to be going out to win.